Paluszek with the VMware Provider Program. Last video of our legacy vSphere migrations to a vCloud availability or cloud provider platform by a cloud provider. As I stated in the beginning, we recently added support for vSphere 5.5 to migrate those older environments to a cloud provider platform. So I have a few things to kind of go through that we wanted just to recap. We could see that we easily migrated over within a few minutes of deploying this, bringing this over, and successfully migrating over this virtual machine. And if we go back over to my PowerPoint, the first thing I want to kind of show is our product interop matrix has been updated. You can see that we have VCAV 3.5, and we now list support for our vSphere 5.5 environment, along with vCenter Server. So as stated before, there is no client plugin inside the on-prem location. And our intention is this is for migration purposes only. While I tested protections or DR as a service, that's not our intent here. We want to make sure that we're giving a path of east to migrate off of these vSphere environments and get them into a very solid environment. So a few considerations that I want to kind of call out. vSphere 5.5 is still end of general support. This doesn't change, vSphere 5.5 support in any way. What we're doing here is we're providing support for the vCloud availability environment to migrate workloads to a VMware cloud provider. The intent is, again, as I mentioned before, migration purposes only, and we're going to control all of this through the vCAV cloud instance as I've demonstrated in this video. You can utilize 3.5 on-premises appliance. And this is really because we want to make sure that we can configure the older SSO address on that with that 7444 port. We've also tested 3.04, 3.05. So one of the great things is we provide that flexibility, interoperate between an older version of vCloud availability to a cloud site, which is running a newer version on that. And a few other things you probably noticed during the video, or a previous video, excuse me, we also had VMware tools running, and that's very important because part of the process is initiating a guest OS shutdown, which has a dependency on VMware tools. So you want to make sure that you have VMware tools operationalized if you want that clean shutdown, the initial sync or the final synchronization, and then bring that over. And then last but not least, once we're migrated to a newer environment, I'm running 6.7 and also a newer version of our hardware for VM hardware, we're going to want to upgrade those just because from a security and reliability and performance state, that's going to provide a lot more distinct advantages for some of these legacy virtual machines that move to a new environment. Great, thank you very much for watching this series. I'm hoping that our global community sees use of this. And again, we're always listening to other feedback. Please go to cloudsolutions.vmware.com or vcpp.cloud. Thanks and have a great day.